I get super hyped here. Like I said, it's a safe space. I'm gonna jump off because like
right.
no filter. But like when it's happening in that moment, do you take like how do you navigate it? Because yes, there's the idea of
I gotta think of on a level. I gotta think like a Marine on the echelon of importance. Like, how important is this to respond back? Is this like, is it really? Do I really need to educate this person, or is this just dumb that somebody's just trying to get my attention and I'm mad because they didn't get my attention? Because you know, it's a multiple levels of bullshit, and some motherfucker don't understand what's going on. He just gotta comment and make himself seen, and then there's the motherfucker who just really don't understand, and they really might be a sweet person, but they just don't know how to have that intellectual conversation. And I understand because sometimes I don't know how to have that intellectual conversation, or my brain is just too on fire and I can't be intellectual about it. I gotta be a NIGGA about it.
Oh, what?
About it, and I'm trying to like not have those NIGGA moments.
Right. I feel that. And I feel like we're constantly reading like sex worker Domme.
Right, and that's another thing too. Is like, we don't only represent ourselves; we represent other people like us too. You know, so we gotta be cognizant of that, not holding it to like a candle flame, like making it like super important, but keeping in being conscious that there are other people like me, and I'm a representation of this community of doms, because it is a community. Like submissives is a community, and slaves are a community, and pups are a community, and kinksters are their community, and rope people are their community, and impact people. It gets like tedious as fuck.
Right. Yep. There's so many layers of
right. There's too many layers, and I like that question that you asked me. Like, why haven't I stopped? Why am I still here? Like, it's just too many layers to be like going anywhere. And if you ever get bored, then you're really not like kind of like delving into it. You're really playing around. But I don't want to be an elitist. So I let people play around at their pace and at their standard of playing around. If it's up to me, you going into the deep end. Go. But, you know, some people want to like get their toes wet and then they just stay there and then they say, oh, I'm bored. You bored because you just got your toes wet.
Yeah, like,
that's fair.
Like, play around.
Oh, I'd love to see you both do a co-topping scene.
Oh my God, please. That would be like a dream come true. That would be a fucking dream come true.
Yeah.
For real.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I am ready when you are. That would be everything for me.
Oh man, I can't wait till events start back up, man.
Oh my God.
It's going to be serious. I know a lot of people, I mean, at the shop, people are starting to show up and parties are already happening.
Yeah, like those little private parties.
Yeah, a lot of the private parties. I mean, it's good for business, but they're chomping at the bit. So, you know, when that gate opens.
Okay, so let me ask.
It's flooded.
Are you getting the 1.0 version? Or y'all gonna wait for the vaccine? What y'all doing?
I already started getting the vaccine. I got my second shot on the 11th.
Who you
I
get?
got Pfizer.
Okay, how you feeling with it?
I didn't really feel anything the first shot, but they say it's the second shot that really you up. So I'll see about that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I know people feel like they're doing experiments on us and blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'm a dummy, but I want to go back out into the world. I'm sorry. I want to go back into the world, man.
Yeah.
I was a woman in the world.
I feel that. It's a double-edged sword. Like, I'm treating it like the iPhone update. I'm just like,
that's a beautiful way to put it.
What'd you say?
That's a beautiful way to put it. I'm waiting for the upgrade.
You know, like I'm just like, even with the iPhone, and I hate Apple. I hate that.
No, you're right, right. And that's what I said. I told my friend, we're gonna get 10 years later, they're gonna call like, hey, if you got the Pfizer shot, got 2021.
You might be eligible.
And that commercial is gonna be like, did you take the COVID-19 vaccine edition number 1? Well, go ahead and call this number.
Yeah.
If you've been experiencing 37 symptoms and bleeding out of your asshole, go ahead and call this number at 877.
Right.
Like I'm ready to come back into the world. I'm still, you know, I'm holding off. I have like upcoming travel and things that I'm just like, travel may push my hand, but I'm trying to go to places where
I'm trying to hold off. I got you. You're making me feel bad because I'm like,
bad. Don't feel bad.
I think everybody moves within their own their own limits, their own boundaries, their own needs, and no one can judge you for doing what you need.
Right.
You know, like
your body, your rules. Your body, your rules. You do what is best for you.
Right. I'm an ass, and I'm gonna make jokes because I'm an ass. Like it's just in my nature, and it makes the stress of it all a little less intense.
Like, yeah, it smooths it out. Yeah.
You know, but I'm just like, at the same time, no one can judge you for doing what you need to. Like, anybody that tries.
I want to be back in the world. I'm sorry.
No, I feel it. I feel it. And like, it's so.
Like, yeah, I'm a caged motherfucking bird.
Yo, because like, I wanted to ask you, and let me know. We don't have to talk about it, but like, PTSD is real shit. This pandemic, this whole upside down world has been a lot, whether you have any kind of mental health things that you're dealing with or not. As a person that, as you mentioned, you have PTSD, can I ask, like, what's good, bro? You good? How are you?
Right now, I'm amazing. I'm like floating on cloud 9. Like I'm starting to have these interactions again, like how we having right now. But yeah, in the moment, it's kind of crazy because it kind of aids you to like want to be inside and like all cut off from everybody else, because everybody else already wearing a face mask and they don't want to touch you. They got to do this whole process of hand sanitizer and gloves before they actually give you a hug, if they even give you a hug. It's just too much. It's just too much. And I just decided to like just stay in the house, work on my road. But then that kind of got slumped a little bit because like I didn't want to like deal with people who was gonna like be like, hey, you got a shot, or are you having these symptoms? And I'm just like, you know what, you.
Right. It's a lot, man.
So yeah, it kind of really messed with me because I felt isolated already.
Like I will say that I am, you know, very happy to hear that you're good now and that you've been, you know, coming out and like doing the things you need to do to just step all back into yourself.
Right.
At the same time, like, you're not the only one that was in it. I think we were.
Say it again?
I said you weren't the only one that was in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not, because it just can't be me.
It's definitely not. I feel like it's a normal response. And like, I feel like these kind of things, like I'm really grateful for, one, that we've been able to do this show and connect with folks. Because like, I've been missing the events. I've been missing all the different things, but I've been missing like just being able to chop it up with people, you know, like going to random events or whatever, and just being able to see familiar faces and just have a moment, you know? So in the midst of all this, I've been really appreciative and grateful for the fact that like, we can sit and just chop it up and have a little moment. We may not be able to rub elbows and talk and bullshit and poke, but we can talk and bullshit and poke virtually. And still have that moment and still get that boost.
I had to get acclimated to it. It reminds me of that, was it Demolition Man? It was something where it was Wesley Snipes and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger went to go have sex with the girl, and she was like, oh, let's have sex. And then she like put this helmet on him, and then she put him on her, and he was like, what is this? He was like, what is this? She was like, oh, it was Sandra Bullock. She was like, we're about to have sex. She was all excited, like, we're about to have sex. So then she's like, you see like this embossed visual of her body and then his body, and it's like they're literally across, but in the virtual world they're like touching and gripping on each other. And he took the helmet off. He was like, "F this," and just put it on the floor. That was me. I was Arnold Schwarzenegger to this virtual shit going on here. I was just like, nah, this is not how I'm used to talking to people. So I had to really get acclimated. I did this chastity, a 1 month virtual chastity with this guy in Sweden.
Ooh.
So I got a little more comfortable with actually seeing the computer for an extended period of time and sitting in front of it and doing the Zoom. And he had to do reports, daily reports to check in with me. So I had to be like on my phone, checking with him, and then checking back with the computer and emails and reading these like long things, because we're doing these interactions. And in this community, you need a lot of information about the person that you're playing around with.
Yes, you do.
For safety reasons and for personal documentation reasons.
Yep.
Just to know that they like a sane person to around with and vice versa. So it was like a lot of interaction for like a whole month. So I got a little more acclimated to it. I'm still a little Arnold Schwarzenegger, but not as much as I started off.
I love that though. It's such a perfect like visual.
Yes. Oh my God. As soon as this started to happen, I was like, yo, this is that movie. They said this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
They said this was gonna happen.
I love you for that. I didn't know where you were going with it at first.
No, yes.
You know.
It was right on point. I was rambling.
I was like, wait, no, what happened? Okay, here we are. Got you. Now that is real. Like, it's so weird because like it's one thing having to do virtual meetings when like outdoors is open. It's a whole nother thing when this is our only form of contact, and like it's weird, man.
Right, it is. It's very weird. Very, very weird. And then it's like you're talking to somebody who you have actually seen in person and you haven't seen them in person in a long time. So you might feel like brand new, or you might feel naked in front of them. Right. That's the weird shit too.
It is. And then there's like online etiquette and everything. Like it's a little bit different.
Right.
You know, but now that you've gotten settled with it, I mean, I understand that. I also don't want to be that person who gets older and then is out of touch with what's going on currently in the world. Like the people like my mom and those people really never picked up a computer before. So it was kind of hard for them to get acclimated to a computer once we were like doing computers on a daily basis with everything, homework and everything. Like even like, I think this stay-at-home thing where the kids had to have a computer at home for going to school kind of really fucked up a lot of parents.
It's been ridiculous.
Other older generations.
Like it makes you aware of how much privilege you're not necessarily paying attention to that you have on just a default.
Right.
You know, like you have a laptop at home, you have a desktop at home. Not everybody's got that.
I saw like 25 fundraisers to get somebody a laptop for home.
Say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more time.
I saw like 25 fundraisers throughout this, in the beginning of the pandemic for people to help get their kids laptops to do their schoolwork at home.
Yeah.
And then I seen like some people, parents petitioning for the school to like assign the kids some laptops or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, dude, so what happens if they don't never get a computer? Like this is like real world stuff. And the pandemic shows you where the gaps and the holes are in our society and our communities.
Like it makes things so much more apparent. Things that we could completely miss before because we just interacted with the world differently. You know, like, and how y'all were saying before, as far as like, you know, the kids that were born in this, they will never know the world pre-COVID. Yep. But like, it's completely different. However, all of us are old enough to know what the world was like pre-Twitter, pre-Instagram, pre-social media, and it was a completely different way of existing.
Right.
Like, and like, it was just
Twin Towers happened.
Yeah, like you had to go.
I think the Twin Towers in my lifetime, that was the biggest change. Like you used to be able TSA what? You used to be able to sit on the plane with your peoples before they took their flight off, and then get off the flight before, you just had to get off the plane before they took off.
You could, you could go beyond the gate, right? You couldn't get on the plane, but you could go beyond the gate and like take them right to their gate if you weren't even flying.
I guess maybe because I was a little kid. I was like 8 when I first started flying. They let my mom like put me on the flight, like go sit down with me for a second and then like get off before. Yep. So maybe that really wasn't a thing, and I just got like, I had like a privilege in that moment.
Did they give you the little wings or whatever, and they have a stewardess?
Oh,
that's when I was around.
Yes,
no. They give you little wings. They give you ultimate service. It's like you're in first class and you're 8. Like, it's awesome.
Right. They used to finesse you, man.
No, that's 9/11. Juice, some cranberry juice.
9/11 everything up, bro.
What? It was a completely different world.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold up. So like with everything that's changed, because like so much has changed, and we already know you're looking forward to X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. That was horrible.
Oh, no. It was a quick synopsis. I get it.
You know what I was saying. But like, of all the that's changed, what are you most excited about? Like that's changed. That is no longer going to be a thing. Whether it's kink or whatever, like.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, because we're always
that question too. Like,
people's standard of cleanliness has definitely changed, and I'm liking that. I'm loving that a little bit, and because people didn't want to get COVID, they really paid attention to washing their hands and doing all that. I mean, it is a process when you're trying to interact with somebody. Like now, like for them, like sanitizing their hands. Sometimes I feel a little like, what are you trying to say? But then I'm just like, okay, this is COVID, and I'm really respecting that you having this level of cleanliness, carrying the hand sanitizer. Like, hand sanitizer was always welcome to us, and some motherfuckers were carrying it on their purse. You see the little green or pink or red thing, but now you see everybody,
everywhere, even
the homeless people. The homeless guy who got his hand sanitizer was like, "Hey, you gotta go." I was like, yo, for that you get $1, bro.
Yes.
For that you get $1. But yeah, I'm excited about the cleanliness, but real, I don't really know. Like I said, I just don't want to go into any expectation because people kind of like, just because it started, I'm excited to see what stores we have. Because right now, like, a lot of places, like independent business owners lost their shit because they didn't get the PPE or whatever the case may be. I'm excited to see it, but then also I'm really not, because I'm looking at Harlem and they put the Whole Foods there, and I heard they put the Trader Joe's there, and then they over there in the crack section they put like these new high rises. So I think
over by I know what you're talking
about. Then they got a new high rise over by that college, on the other side of Frederick Douglass. So I'm excited to see what New York City looks like and the changes, but then also there's the flip side of that. Is like a lot of people lost where they probably was just getting some sort of traction in life. A lot of people lost that traction, and now they either got to restart or try to do something different or whatever the case may be, because
it's definitely a changing world, especially for us who live in New York City, as a city that moves so quickly all the time. But also for the kink and BDSM and nightclub nightlife folks, they just closed, I don't know if you guys know, but they closed Pyramid Club, and they've been closing all of these iconic places all over the Lower East Side that, they were the dirty, grungy dive bars that we first went to. I haven't heard anything about the Eagle. I hope the Eagle stays open forever.
Yeah, the Eagle, I think they just opened today.
That's good, because I was worried about them, because I was like,
but I did see something in reference to that. So a bunch of nightlife people got together and they built one club that's going to be in Times Square. It's got 4 floors and it's going to have everything in the nightlife.
Interesting.
It's doing by Frankie Sharp. I follow him. It's called The Q.
The Q?
Yeah, so you can kind of look that up. I think
Okay.
I'm hoping that we have one of those floors or a section on one of those floors.
Right.
But they can't have a nightlife without the BDSM. If they
True.
have a nightlife without BDSM, it's not a nightlife. I'm sorry.
True. Absolutely.
It's not a nightlife.
We're all gonna come out of this with a lot learned personally and throw it into this whole new world that we have, especially a whole new New York.
Yeah.
Especially party wise, kink wise, artist wise. Man, I'm excited, truthfully. I'm very excited for it. And see how as a community as a culture have evolved during this time.
Yeah, because New York City is a culture in itself.
Oh, absolutely. New York City culture, you take that anywhere. We're bankable, baby.
Really?
They got New York City pizza in England.
Right.
Like, come on. You put New York City on anything,
Right.
you already know.
Yeah. But I'm like kind of like happy to be here because I mean, I'm from Long Island. I'm not originally from New York City, but I always felt like a city person because like even in Long Island, I didn't really fit in with being a Long Islander. I was like always going. I had like always had a bag on my back. My friends be like, "Where the hell are you going with your purse?"
I'm leaving. Your business.
Not here.
You're going on an adventure.
Right. I'm like, I'm going somewhere, bro. I'm out. But yeah, like coming back from the military, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do Long Island. I'm gonna find ways to find my way to living in New York City and not living like on a mattress in the corner somewhere.
Right.
No shade to people who are living on a mattress in the corner somewhere because, you know, most of us have been somewhere like that, and I like whether we wanted to be there or not. Ups and downs come, especially here in New York City.
Say the last part of it.
Oh, man.
Ash, can you turn your speaker up just a little bit?
Did that help?
A little bit.
I did nothing. There's no way for me to turn up my speaker.
Didn't really. That's fine. I think it was just I couldn't hear you because Malice was talking.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're all good. So now I can hear everybody. Well, Malice, there's a little thing that you didn't know, but you're actually our closer. This is the last episode of DomNation, and we wanted to close it with a bang. And sir, you have provided that bang.
Awesome. I felt like it was gonna be good vibes. I definitely felt like it was good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know,
Yeah, I've really met some like really cool ass fucking people in these last 2 years, 3 years.
My favorite memory of all three of us is at the Eagle, actually. So I'm very excited for us to go back out.
Really?
Wait, was that after Folsom? No, it was before.
It was before Folsom, yeah. Because I'm just like, there's this one. Where's the other one? Where'd they go? Okay, they're over here.
It was a bar night. It was a bar night. I was pledging. It was a bar night. I'm like, wait, y'all got her here? Whoa, y'all here? I'm like, yo, y'all lit my night up that night. Yeah, that was a good night.
So
That was a fucking good night. Yeah, because I was pledging that
Night. Oh my god.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for us to get back out there and all our beautiful brown melanated gorgeousness, all of our filthy kinkiness.
For real.
It's time, man. It's time. We're ready for it. So we are. I know we are both very, 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 very grateful and totally over the moon for you. And thank you for making the last episode of
Thank you for
DomNation
having me.
so amazing.
I know that like Ashley reached out earlier in the process of doing it, but
we wanted you. We're like, come on, where you at?
Well, happy regardless.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna be. Ask her. I went in the store. I was like, "Yo, I need to get on this podcast."
Let's go.
Like,
Let's
did
do
you
it.
speak to Ashley? I'm like, yeah, I spoke to Ashley, but she's like, just write Ashley. I was like, okay.
Let's make this happen. We want you. We gonna get you.
Right.
And we got it. So I'm
here. We here.
Happy. So thank you so much, Malice.
But hold up.
Y'all kicking off my Sunday.
Yeah, no, this is, and I know you got
somebody up and beat their ass. Wait, say that again?
I said, I know you got some ass to beat here later.
Yeah, like in 30 minutes. What's up? I'm already carrying the energy. Y'all got me like all like supercharged up.
Okay, so hold up. So first off, before we let you go, so you can dive into it, what you got coming up and where can the people find you?
Yes.
I don't really have anything. Things have just kind of been springing up. So recently I just did this KASF, KASF org. It is an organization for kinksters and activists. It's a fund. So she does Madam Pa, she does like these different like rope events, like different kind of kink events and stuff like that. Through that, I just did an event for that. I was supposed to do another one, but I heard she just canceled it for whatever reasons. But I really like her organization because it focuses on Black and brown people in the kink community, and like she does stuff like get classes for people, and she can help you find whatever you want to find or get information about whatever you want to get. And she's like really attentive about that. Which I really liked. Just like little things. I know photographers reach out to me to like shoot stuff. I want to shoot some stuff of my own, like my own ideas, but I need to like map them out. Where can you find me? I am on Instagram at Malice of NY. I'm on Twitter at Malice of NY. I am on justforfans.com, Malice of NY. And where else am I? Twitter.
You got a Cash App?
Oh yeah, my Cash App is $ Sir Malice.
There we go.
Malice is spelled like yes, malice, like malicious.
So, MALICE.
Then my Venmo is Malice of NY.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this man.
Facts.
Yeah.
I chose the name because I knew I was gonna grow into it. It's like that sweater that your brother gives you, and you can't fit it yet, but you just keep wearing it until you fit it, right? And I chose the name Malice because I knew this is like when I saw how I reacted and how people were drawn to the energy that was how they perceived domination. I knew it wasn't like nothing good. It was kind of like Raven when she goes through that.
I love your analogies. Oh my god!
That thing, and then she like screams, but then she go back to her quiet, peaceful self.
Right.
It was kind of like that. I was just like, what was that? It was kind of like a possession. So I knew it wasn't. It needed to be named something that fit the name, and Malice is definitely it. So some people still don't get it, meaning like they don't get to see Malice because they still appeal to my like more nicer side, but then when they see it, they're like, oh, okay, I see it, it's right there. Okay, I see what you're talking about. It never fails. Some people still haven't seen it, but most people have seen it.
And some people never will, baby, and that's okay too.
Right.
Oh yes, it's totally okay. You don't know my story.
Not everybody gets access.
Not everybody is worthy of it.
Yo, this was amazing.
Yeah.
This was definitely a part of my weekend.
Yeah, no, this was really good. I like, excuse me. So I would, since you'll be tested, vaccinated, fully vaccinated soon. And I'm regularly getting tested. And I know Duchess is tested like often too. We need to plan a get together.
Yeah, I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
I'm all the way here for it. I am all the way here for it. Do y'all know about any dungeons where you could rent the space at right now?
I think Pandora's. I think Pandora has opened up.
I always wanted to go in there, but I just feel like I'm not badass enough yet.
What? Shut up.
Yeah, because I be seeing, not to judge people, I see people like take pictures in there, and then I kind of seen like on when Master Joshua has his dungeon nights, sometimes there's people actually utilizing the space, and they just don't utilize the space right. And I'm just like, I don't want to be one of those people.
I mean,
you know, that space is dope as fuck. They got the Asian thing going on back there. Then they got different
around the corner that has like the little cave, the cell.
Behind there.
I love that room.
the cage. Yeah, where you can just go in there and close the door and put somebody in a host. Yeah, yeah.
Like that whole thing, it's mirrored, and then also they have like the post so you can type it. You gotta go in and rent that.
I'm gonna treat myself. I'll probably like
you know how to utilize it.
Yeah, I do, but you know,
that's the only place that I know off the top of my head that's open for renting to people.
I hope she didn't, but did whatchamacallit lose her space?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Ariana.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah. It's gone?
Yeah. So
yeah, bonding was definitely about her.
Yeah. So that's why listen, you gotta use the spaces we got left until I can dug out the basement here in Brooklyn and turn it into like its own dungeon that I could just rent to all my favorite people. Yeah, we gotta start putting money into the community, man.
I think we're gonna have to come together on that. Because there's so much politicking, because it's not only you wanna be able to have a nice space and facilitate in the space, you want to be able to keep the space and the rent not go up on you and all these like other things. But the rent going up can be something that naturally happens, or it could be something that is like the cause of somebody hating on your shit.
Right, because of either the traffic or whatever kind of attention or the sound or whatever they want to do to inconvenience you.
Yep.
So I think that would have to be like something that would need to be done by a group of people.
Pool our resources and get a place somewhere upstate in the woods. And,
I mean, but then
it's motherfucker, you got 5 seconds before I release the bomb.
Like every time I have a session, I may not want to go up to the woods.
That's true.
That sounds like a retreat, like something everybody go do like for a weekend.
Right.
That's nice. That sounds cute
like
too.
Have a proper house out there.
I want to be naked in a hot tub at least 7 times this summer. That's my goal right now, is hot tub time.
Eating grapes.
And very much ripping a page out of Miss Paige's book, No Tan Lines, and getting inked the up before then. So
okay.
That's it. And having a lot of fun and reconnecting with people. You know me, I'm simple. Simple pleasures make me happy. If I get a couple of good primal play scenes in, I'll be satiated. And Miss Paige?
Well, I have like some things coming up. I have this needle workshop that I'm getting ready to do that I'm like super excited about with I think it's Passional in Philly. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to ruin it.
I really like them, actually. They're really cool.
Yeah, and I love the store. Like the staff is cool. Like everybody's been on point. So yeah, I have a needle workshop with them. And then like I have some more upcoming scenes that are in the works and coming out. So that's going to be fun. And then like I do have some travel mainly for work and shooting more scenes, of course. But yeah, I have some things that I'm excited about. Ooh, and my clit store site. It's not done yet, but it will be in the summertime. So like, you can come directly to me to get my shit rather than going everywhere else.
That's
awesome. So yeah, I'm excited about the things, but also mainly like, I'm looking forward to seeing the shortest of shorts and skirts and tops and like the tiniest, most tightest. I want to see all the legs, all the shoulders, all the body. Like, I just can't wait to see all of these gorgeous ass women walking around, sweating. I'm just like, oh my God, can I wipe your titty sweat? Can I just be your napkin under your breast? Can I just like, oh my God, I'm so horny. We shouldn't be talking about this right now. I'm just excited to see all of the skin for summertime. Like, more than anything, I'm excited for that. I'm just like, ass. I'm excited for ass.
Yeah, I'm a feet person. I like to watch the guys and the girls.
Yo, it's a whole nother thing. Like, I just want thick thighs, some booty. Ooh, you got hips.
Ooh, the booty.
You got that. Do your calves look like you might be able to kick me into next Monday? Yeah. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Can I carry your groceries? I'm gonna pull all the lines that the dudes run when I was living in Harlem. Like,
no, not the Harlem dude.
Yo, that's my whole move all summer. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Harlem game.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm for it.
Yeah, you go kick some ass. We gonna do a follow up of this, and on here again. But
we're gonna talk about the linking.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Y'all got my spirits up for the weekend.
Yay!
Because this was like the first kinky thing I did all weekend. This week with my row bunny, and we just got a whole bunch of shit that I could just put on my fan sites and stuff like that. But I did that this week, and this is the first kinky thing that I did.
Good. Well, it's a pleasure to have you. And we will see you soon. Absolutely.
Yes. You might see me this week, actually, because I'm coming to the store.
I'll be there Friday.
Friday? All right, I'm coming on Friday then. I'll save all my coins until Friday. All right, y'all. Enjoy your
Okay. Bye.
Have a good night.
With your fine self.
Right? Damn. All that leather. Sexy.
Gorgeous.
That was so nice.
Right.
It's so good to just talk to Malice and be, like I said, it threw me back to the night at the Eagle. Just that's all I felt was just like, damn, now I just need some poppers and some really strong Long Island iced tea right now.
Oh, good night. I don't even know how I got it twisted. So I'm like, that was the night I had that little boy on pushed up against that wall. I'm just like, that was I think that was the first time we had really like properly gone out and had the gayest of nights. It was just wonderful. I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, I was like, where'd she go? I was like, well, I gotta go back. I know where she at. Hold on. That was so much fun. Malice is amazing. And watching Malice's growth from that night till now.
It's completely different. And not even different. It's like a complete evolution.
Perfect word. Yes. Complete evolution. And, oh yeah, we already be naked and oiled up and leathered and I don't think there would have been a better guest. I'm very pleased that he got to join us and talk to us and to everybody who's listening to us. And now that we just have to, we got a couple more weeks and then we can go out there and act the fool.
Right? Ever so patiently we wait. Well worth it. Yeah. So how are you feeling with the last episode? With the end of the season, Miss Duchess?
Partying is such sweet sorrow. Man, I can't believe we're already at 6. I can't believe that we're already at the end. It's like I already feel like in my head, like, all right, who's next?
Right.
Who are we gonna talk to? Who are we gonna bring on? Who are we gonna, man. So many amazing people, so many amazing stories, so many different types of representation. It was an honor. It was an honor. Because man, we had some fun. Fun.
Yeah.
That was I'm also very hopeful moving forward, looking into the next year and watching myself and watching you and watching everybody that we've had on the show and everybody in the community evolve and hone, and it's gonna be amazing. But I feel very at peace with our final episode, and with DommeNation as its own entity. Like we put our foot in it. We put our foot in it, baby. We did it. We did a good job.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you?
I feel like I have so many of the same sentiments. Like we've had so many phenomenal people. We've had so many great stories. We have laughed so hard. Like we have laughed so hard. We've gotten to reconnect with folks and like keep our sanity and be theirs in a way. and spread some knowledge. So like I feel grateful to have the opportunity to do all of that, but also I feel wonderful to like, we know all these freaking awesome people.
We do.
And like the growth from when we first started to know all these individuals to now, to even 6 months from now, to even a year from now, like it's just, I am looking forward to seeing everybody win. You know? Like it's just this constant, I want abundance for all of us. Even everybody listening, like y'all have gotten to join us on this ride and grow with us, you know? So I want abundance for y'all too. Like this has been great. Yeah, this has been great. DomNation season 2.
Facts. And we did it through Corona. We did it through
right. We lasted, y'all. We lasted. Didn't know Corona get none of us. I mean, well, that's not 100% true. Some people will definitely say, but like, that's beside the point. DomNation survived. Right.
That's what we're going for. That one.
Right. Boom. We're still here.
Absolutely.
But yeah. I hope y'all are like staying safe out there, whether you're getting vaccinated or not, getting tested regularly, still isolating, quarantining, doing all the things. I hope you are, you know, staying safe and doing filthy, nasty, kinky, perverted, twisted shit with people that are consenting.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
I love it.
And of course, be sure to listen to past episodes.
Please.
Tune in,
They're
follow
free on YouTube.
Hey, all of our past guests, you know, and us for that matter, because, you know, money is power. Share the wealth.
Please.
Empower us, Black, brown, indigenous people.
That's right.
All right.